All right, here we go. Tuesday night at the Jubner Center in Waterbury, Connecticut, on the campus here at Post University. Time for the CACC men's basketball quarterfinals. Post University finished the year as the number 2 seed in the North Division, 16-12 overall, 10-6 in CACC play. And on the other side, their opponent here tonight, standing in the way of a semifinals berth, it's Goldey-Beacom Lightning, 11-17 overall on the season, 8-8 in conference. We're ready to get things going here. Griffin Castle and as we welcome you courtside. Goldey-Beacom, the Lightning, trying to strike here at the Jubner Center on this Tuesday evening. Post coming into this one again, 10-6 in conference, 16-12 overall, and looking for a trip in the CACC semifinals. Awesome crowd on hand here tonight at the Jubner Center. Expect for some more to even come in. And as we take a quick look at our starting lineups, head coach for the Eagles, it is Mark Kuntz, 8 seasons. Head coach for the Lightning, TJ Dekmar, in his 9th year. We'll take a quick look at the starting lineups right here. Zayon Marsh, who has played the most minutes per game this season out of anybody on the Lightning, wearing number 1. Trey Powell, second on the team in points per game at 11.8. Number 13. All-conference selection, second team, as those just came out. Zakari McQueen, the sophomore, number 14. Number 33, Anthony Akonde, getting the start here. It'll be only his 11th start of the season, and David Robinson will round out the 5, wearing number 35 for Goldey-Beacom. As we take a quick look at the Eagles starting lineup, Bo Lacotte, Deng Dieng, all-conference selections once again this year. Taquan Williams, Tyler Small, and Harry Warnock. That will round out the 5 for the Eagles. Eagles in their home whites. The Lightning are in their dark blues. Lone matchup this season came on February 8th at Goldey-Beacom. The Lightning won that one 89-85. And Eagles in the white uniforms, Lightning in the dark blue uniforms. McQueen, Powell, Robinson, Marsh, and Akonde, the 5 for Goldey-Beacom, out on the court, lined up for the jump tip. Lacotte, Williams, Small, Warnock, and Dieng, the 5 for the Eagles. Goldey-Beacom last season 10-6 in the CACC, 15-14 overall. Winner of this game will play the winner of Jefferson and Caldwell. '28th all-time meeting in the CACC quarterfinals underway here at the Jubner Center. Lightning control the tip. Eagles 18-9 all-time against the Lightning. 28th all-time meeting. Eagles finished the season on a 3-game winning streak. The Lightning finished the season on a 3-game losing streak. Marsh up top. Dieng will defend. Powell, slithery, fires, and opens up the scoring on the first field goal attempt for the Lightning. The Eagles this season averaged 77 points per game through all their contests against 16-12 overall, 10-6 in conference, a 7-6 record here at the Jubner Center. Lacotte, second team All-CAC this season, kick it out. Dieng a 3, and an excellent box out there by Powell. Yeah, again, all conference teams just came out. Deng Dieng once again a first team selection. Bo Lacotte, a second team selection. Zakari McQueen setting the screen. He was a second team selection as well with Lacotte. Hard drive by Marsh. Robinson there to clean it up. Cannot put it back up and through on the stick back, and the Eagles will gallop into the attacking 47. Williams, sophomore, looking for Small. He's got Small. Closed out. Goldey-Beacom this season 5-7 on the road. Again, the number 3 seed in the bracket, number 3 seed in the South Division. Eagles, number 2 seed in the North Division. And the Eagles went on a nice run to close out the year, won their last 3 games to secure that number 2 spot. Robinson hooks and had it deflected in small clears. A little over 2 minutes gone here, first half. Glad you're with us on the CACC network. Alcott infiltrates the lane. Dieng takes it hard. Reverse, yes. Eagles on the board. The 2 all-conference selections setting each other up right there. Alcott to Dieng. Second year here together at Post. They have been a force in both seasons, making the all-conference select teams in both years. Everything starts and ends with those 2. Akande nearly stripped, regains it, goes back up, and kisses it home. Anthony Akande, again, only making his 11th start of the season, averages 19 minutes per game. Two-point Lightning lead here to start. Cott hit the game winner in the quarterfinals last year in this building. Eagles a little shaken up here to begin things, a little rattled offensively. Again, Eagles were the number 1 seed last year. Wilmington was the number 4 seed. That was a battle here at the Drubner Center in the 2024 quarterfinals. Eagles then lost the next game to Jefferson in the semis. Bollicott had that game-winning and 1 layup to win it for the Eagles and send them to the quarterfinals. What are we in store here for tonight? McQueen first shot of the game off of the heel, and Williams with a nice board. Doesn't have any numbers, backs it out here with Warnock. Caught second on the team in points per game this year. Bounce it. Dieng slithers in. Dieng floats and scores. Another first team All CACC selection this year for Dieng. Average 16.9 per game. All knotted up at 4. Nearly 4 minutes gone here. First half. Winner is going to the semifinals. Marsh across the lane. Tough bank shot. It's good. Zayon Marsh played the most minutes per game out of anybody this season for the Lightning, 33.5 minutes per game. He's also third on the team in points per game at 11.2. Dieng wants it, got it, no hesitation, fouled on the 3. We'll get our first media timeout of the game, 15:55 to play in this first half. Lightning, the away team, number 3 seeded in the bracket with a 2-point lead here to start. Back here at the Drubner Center, CACC quarterfinals. Eagles, the number 2 seed in the North Division. Lightning, the number 3 seed in the South Division. Squaring off here for a spot in the semifinals. Dane Dieng out of the timeout will shoot 3 at the line as he was fouled. It's a 6-4 Lightning lead to start. Again, glad you're with us here on the CACC network. Griffin Cass on hand. Packed house here at the Drubner Center as expected. Dane Dieng, 82% free throw shooter on the season, 68 for 83. Will shoot 3. String music on the first, second year here with Post, a senior. Two first-team All-CACC selections. Last year, of course, in his first year, and this year in his second year. Misses the third and goes 2 for 3. Eagles 2 for 3 from the field here to start. Lightning 3 for 7. Same 5 on the floor here for both teams. Throw it into Marsh. Dieng will defend. DHO with Powell. One dribble, one shot. Powell got a long 2 to drop. Again, second on the team this year in points per game at 11.8. Trey Powell. Been very solid for this Lightning team. DHO, Warnock, a cut, sets, fires, taking aim from 3 and leaves it off for the front iron, and Akonde the board and the push. The skip pass, Small, good anticipation, but he could not intercept it, and he'll stay here with the Lightning. Marsh takes it in and kisses it home. He's had himself a nice start here for the Lightning. Shane Taylor, who has started in 12 games this season, heading to the scores table for the Lightning. Another Eagles turnover here to begin things. And McQueen will settle it down with Rob Sanders off of the bench here for the Eagles. Robinson's got it, 4-point Lightning lead. Keeps that pivot foot down. Plenty of time on the shot clock. The kick out of bounds. First turnover of the game there for the Lightning. Derek Thomas, second into the game here for the first time for the Eagles. Williams back in, so it's Williams, Dieng, Thomas, Akot, and Sanders, the 5 here for the Eagles. Marsh, Powell, Robinson, McQueen, and Taylor, the 5 on the floor for the Lightning. Extra feed, Dieng, fake the extra feed, he'll take it in. Can't bank it home, but he's going back to the line where he was just 2 for 3. Lightning timeout, excellent pressure off of the press for the Eagles. They'll take our second timeout of the game with 14:07 to play first half. Lightning with a 2-point lead. All right, now the Lightning 30-second timeout. Marsh looking to get it in. A little over 6 minutes gone. First half just getting underway. Winner to the CACC semifinals. Hard drive blocked by Dieng, but a foul. Marsh third on the team this year in points per game, 11.2. A 67% free throw shooter, 80 for 119 on the season. Nails his first. Marsh got them both. Back to a 4-point Lightning lead. Good skip past Sanders. Excellent closeout by Marsh. Eurostep. Layup, no, and Robinson comes flying in for the rebound. Robinson wants it, got it across the lane, a lot of contact. And TJ Dekmar certainly wanted a foul there, and we'll get a foul on Powell instead. So it'll be Small to sub in, Dieng and Cott, all conference selections will sub out together, and Warnock and Small sub back in. So Williams, Small, Thomas, Warnock, and Sanders, the 5 here for the Eagles. Williams, slippery, had everything but the finish there. And Taylor with the rebound and acceleration. Taylor spots up, launches, pinballing out on the 3. Sanders the other way, the bounce, Thomas pulls it back, jabs and swings. Nice pull up, Williams. Rips the cords, making up for that missed layup on the other end. Powell bumping with Williams. Foul. They get it on the floor. Julian Williams, a sophomore forward from North Carolina, subbing into the game for the first time, and Robinson will get his first breath. Good hands there by Small. Can the Eagles come up with it? Powell rips it away. Marsh cuts, hops up, big steps into the lane, and gets the 2. Zayon Marsh has been a force here for the Lightning to begin things. He's got 8 points to lead the way, 3 for 4 from the field. Williams, 2-man game with Warnock, sprays it. Small fake the extra pass, goes up top, lining it up. Thomas rattles in a triple. And he gets the steal. Eagles down 1. Coming up on the midway point here, first half, Thomas. Williams wanders into the lane, floats it up and floats it home. There's a swing for the Eagles. They've got the lead. Williams trying to negotiate his way in on Warnock, and they say last touch Warnock out of bounds. Conde and Jalen Robinson will sub into the game here. Not before a timeout, 11-12 to play first half. Eagles 15, Lightning 14. Marsh leading the way for the Lightning with 8. Dieng leading the way for the Eagles with 8 as well. And it's a 15-14 Eagles lead here, 11-12 to play. First half, 10 on the shot clock for the Lightning as they'll take it under the hoop. CACC quarterfinals. Lightning ended the year 11-17 overall, 8-8 in conference play, and ended the year on a 3-game losing streak. Eagles, on the other hand, 16-12 overall in the year, 10-6 in conference, and ended the year on a 3-game winning streak. Conde. Good out of the timeout under the basket play there for the Lightning, and they regain the lead. Again, packed house here at the Drumner Center. Spot in the CACC semifinals on the line. Small. Coming up on the midway point here, first half, Dieng sprays it out. Williams a 3. Dieng the rebound. Fake the spin out to Akot. Lost it, and Akonde steals. He'll take it himself, and fouled with 10:31 to play in this first half. Akonde given some good minutes here for the Lightning. He's got 4 points, 2 for 2 from the field, and 2 steals. Anthony Akonde, only a freshman from Newark, New Jersey. Again, has only started in 10 games in the regular season, averaging 19 minutes per game. Be Sanders to sub in here for Williams. Akonde buries both. Dieng, Akot, Small, Warnock, and Sanders. 5 on the floor here for the Eagles. Dieng's got it. The help comes out to Akot, uncorks a 3, and missed everything. Get a jump on the loose ball. Possession. Eagles. Get it in. Dieng coughed it up. Bodies on the deck. Another jump ball. This time it's going to be with the Lightning. And both teams played on Saturday, March 1st, to end the regular season. Eagles with a 73-62 win at Bridgeport to secure home court advantage in the quarterfinals. Lightning lost 98-83 at Wilmington. Akonde, Marsh, Robinson, Williams, and McQueen. 5 of the 4 here for the Lightning. This is Jalen Robinson, sophomore, at the controls. 10 to shoot. We're under the midway point here in this first half. It's out to Williams. He lines it up. And Akot the clear. Warnock, hard drive, spin and chisel. Doesn't get the roll. Got the miss. Back up through a nest of defenders. Sprayed out Sanders. Extra feed. Pump. Flyby. Small. Jumper. Bottom. It's a 3. 38% three-point shooter on the year for Small, and he ties the game up at 18. Akonde, the answer, no. Under 9 to play first half, all knotted up at 18. Good back and forth action here between two playoff teams eyeing a spot in the semis, as Akot had it stripped off of his knee out of bounds. David Robinson, Shane Taylor, and Trey Powell back into the game here for the Lightning. So McQueen, Powell, Robinson, Taylor, and Akonde, 5 on the floor for the Lightning. Good hands. Kyle Alsey into the game for the first time, forces the turnover. So Alsey, Dieng, Small, Sanders, and Akot. Jab and fire. Dieng too strong. Powell, hard drive, goes up, under, sprays it out. Taylor loads one up. Small, pull up, yes. Small is always just so patient looking for his shot. He never forces anything. If it's there, he's going to take it. If it's not, he's going to be patient with it. Eagles a 2-point lead. Mini 5-0 run. It's all about in these playoff games. Those little mini runs. Powell backpedals and fires. McQueen. Second team all CACC conference for a reason. First points of the game there for McQueen. 1 for 2 now from the field and 1 for 2 from 3. Sanders, kick it, Small, same spot, quick trigger. Dieng climbs the ladder for the board and goes back up and in for 2. Back and forth we go here in this first half. Eagles with a 1-point lead. McQueen one-on-one with Small. Good defense, moving his puppies as Small, 5 to shoot. Taylor, does he realize it? Leans, feeds, Powell to beat the shot clock. Caught, swing it, Dieng, weaves, spins. And Powell coming the other way, teardropper. Conde, kick it, McQueen, kaboom! It's a 3. Back-to-back triples there for McQueen. Taylor shaken up with 6:21 to play. First half, we'll take a media timeout. Lightning, 2-point lead. Eagles 8 for 19 for the field here to begin things. Lightning 9 for 22. Eagles ball down 2 out of the timeout. 6:21 to play first half. Spot in the CACC semifinals. It's on the line. It's Williams, Warnock, Small, Anthony Chin into the game for the first time, and Thomas, the 5 on the floor here for post. Warnock got it, third on the team in points per game, draws a nest of defenders, and has it ripped away by McQueen. So McQueen, Powell, Marsh, Robinson, and Justin Allen, the 5 on the floor here for the Lightning. Allen into the game for the first time, a junior, wearing number 24 on the back of his jersey. This is Marsh, 8 points to start the fade, the bucket. Zayon Marsh cannot be denied here to begin things in this first half. Give him 10, leading the way in scoring for the Lightning on a efficient 4 for 5 from the field. 5.5 to play, first half, 4-point Lightning lead. Thomas hangs, turns it over. McQueen fouled. That's off of McQueen, out of bounds. Fourth turnover committed by the Lightning. Eagles have committed 7 here in this first half. Sanders, Thomas, Chin, Dieng, and Akot. 5 on the floor for the Eagles. So the 2 all-conference selections for the Eagles in back-to-back seasons on the court here together. Dieng and Akot. Akot with it. Powell will defend. DHO, Sanders has got it. 5 minutes to play, first half kick out. Chin was stepping on the sideline, out of bounds. 8th turnover committed by the Eagles. Again, you have to think these playoff matchups, turnovers are a huge factor to the outcome of the game. The team with the less turnovers, it sounds simple, but the team with the less turnovers, or fewer turnovers, I should say, has a much better chance at coming out on top. Powell, spin, and finds the deuce. Trey Powell's got another burst of speed. He's lightning quick, no pun intended. So 6-point Lightning lead, a little breathing room here coming up on the end of this first half. They get a foul on Robinson on the floor. Fresh 20 for the Eagles, 4:26 to play, first half. Dieng one-on-one, backs it out to the perimeter, shot clock at 13. Dieng makes his move, draws 2, leans, flips, no, back up and in. Dieng massages it home. 12 points now for Dieng. The Eagles, did they just force a turnover? No, last touch post. Eagles really starting to figure out that press a little bit. 5th turnover committed there by Goldey-Beacom. The Eagles have committed 8. Sanders. Bounce it, small, open. A little too much on that 3. Powell, a strong rebound coming the other way. Tried to laser one inside to Robinson, and Dieng comes up with it. 6th turnover committed by the Lightning. 3:50 to play first half. Dieng, one-on-one, takes it into the lane. Eagles with their 9th turnover this first half. Hang, finish, no. Good wall up there by Thomas on the Allen drive. Media timeout, 3:42 to play first half. Eagles trail it by 4. CACC quarterfinals, Lightning with a 4-point lead, 3:42 to play first half. We've got McQueen, Allen, Robinson, Marsh, and Powell. 5 on the floor for the Lightning. Via Cott, Sanders, Dieng, Thomas, and Small. 5 here for the Eagles. 3.5 to play first half. Eagles trail it by 4. Out of the timeout play, Small got the step, kicks it out. Sanders, extra feed up top. Thomas hit out of bounds. Last touch, Lightning, they say. Huge hustle play there for Dieng. Pirouette tried to feed it and thread the needle did Small. Eagles 10th turnover this first half. Under 3 to play here. McQueen doubled, shovel it. Marsh been the offense here. Lightning coaching staff wanted a foul and definitely had a case there. A lot of contact on the drive by Marsh. Caught, fades, and hits. Was 1 for 8 in the final regular season game against Bridgeport. We just got a foul there on Thomas. Marsh need to get it in. And turnover, a caught foul. Conde will sub back in. It'll be Allen to sub out. Williams lost it. Turnovers killing the Eagles in this first half. Powell goes coast to coast and fouled by Sanders. Powell 81 for 95 from the line on the year. Leaves it short on the first of two. Warnock and Small back in. Williams and Thomas will sit. 2:19 to play here, first half. The Eagles trail it by 2. The Eagles 21 wins last season. Had the same conference record last year as they did this year, 10-6. Made the NCAA tournament last year, but with only 16 overall wins this year, you have to think that they need to win the conference tournament to get there. Bump, lean, foul. Good foul bait there by Akot. Akot has taken the most free throws on the season by anyone on the team by far. 186 attempts from the stripe, 135 makes, 73%. Back end of 2 falls for Akot. Back to a 2-point game with 2 minutes to play here. Eagles in that 1-1 bonus for the remainder of this first half. Akande, pass deflected by Dieng, and it's stolen by Small. 8th turnover committed by the Lightning here in this first half. Spin. Dieng resets it up top with Akot. Warnock lets it fly. Book it. It's a 3. Eagles regain the lead. Powell will accelerate into the attacking 47. Feed it. Robinson with a strong hanging finish. And Akot a little shaken up with 1:18 to play in this first half. Jalen Robinson, sophomore, will sub in. It'll be Powell to sub out. A little bit of a dangerous pass there. It's out of bounds on Warnock. David Robinson with some great activity. And the 12th turnover committed by Post here in this first half. Turnovers piling up. They've nearly hit their season average in this first half. Again, 12 turnovers in this first half. They averaged 13.9 on the year. The fade, Marsh, way off. 50 seconds to play here in this first half. Small takes it in. Small draws the crowd. Warnock lets it fly. And it goes over the backboard, so it'll be out of bounds. Lightning ball. Thomas will sub in. Warnock will sub out. Powell out, Robinson in. So it's Marsh, Robinson, Akande, Robinson, and McQueen. 5 on the floor here for Goldey-Beacom. Second team all-conference selection, Zachary McQueen. 6 points here, a little bit quiet. He receives the touchdown pass, goes up, clobbered, and Marsh right there for the stick back. So shot clock is dark. Eagles can take the final shot of the half, trailing by 3. Caught, pleaded for the timeout, got the timeout. 15.5 to play here in this first half. Eagles in the CACC quarterfinals trail it by 3. Out of the Eagles timeout with 15.5 remaining in this first half. They trail it by 3. 33-30 Lightning lead. Thomas, Akot, Dieng, Small, and Sanders 5 on the floor for the Eagles. Akande, both Robinsons, McQueen, and Marsh, the 5 on the floor for the Lightning. Game clock at 10. Akot with it near the timeline. Pick and pop here with Thomas. Steps back, fires. Thomas banks it home. And that will close out the first half. We end the half how we started it, all tied up. Eagles, a lot of turnovers in that first half. With 12, they need to clean it up for sure. But a Thomas banked in 3, sends them into the halftime, all tied up at 33. 12 points for Marsh to lead the way for the Lightning. 12 points for Dieng to lead the way for the Eagles. Halftime is up. Second half, it's coming your way in 15 minutes. All right, gearing up for the start of the second half here, back at the Drubner Center on the campus here at Post University in Waterbury, Connecticut. All tied up at 33 apiece here in the CACC quarterfinals between Goldey-Beacom and Post. As we take a quick look at our first half stats, Dane Deing leading the way for the Eagles with 12. Zayon Marsh leading the way for the Lightning with 12 as well. A lot of turnovers in that first half for the Eagles. They committed 12 turnovers. They only average in the regular season 13.9 per game. Eagles ball to start the second half. Eagles 43% from the field in that first half. Lightning also 43%. Second half, we're underway. Eagles will start with it. Williams, Warnock, Dieng, Akot, and Small. 5 on the floor for Post. Dieng, 3. It'll be Powell, Marsh, McQueen, Akonde, and David Robinson, the 5 on the floor here for the Lightning. Winner is going to the semifinals. The loser is eliminated from the CACC tournament. The Eagles, the number 2 seed in the North Division. The Lightning, the number 3 seed in the South Division. Powell goes behind the back out to Robinson. The answer nearly banks it home. Tip and try by Marsh. No, it caroms out to Powell. McQueen, the pump, the flyby, the jumper. And Williams, the push. Takes it in, blocked. Out of bounds by McQueen. Winner of this game will play the winner of Jefferson and Caldwell in the other quarterfinal matchup on this side of the bracket. Dieng, one-legged 3. McQueen, second team All-CACC this season. Marsh can't bank it home. Rebound Warnock. Warnock definitely a little quiet in that first half. Expect to get him possibly going here in the second half. Dieng, extra feed, Small, loads it up. Left it short. Eagles 16 and 12 overall this regular season. Lightning 11 and 17 overall this regular season. Eagles 10 and 6 in CACC play. Lightning 8 and 8. McQueen, hard drive, kick it out. Powell, take it on that baseline and held up by Small. Akonde spin, kick. 10 to shoot. Powell. And Dieng snatches the board, throws it to nobody there. Officials did not know who hit that out last. And they're going to get a jump ball. It'll be possession Lightning. A little over 2 minutes gone here, second half. 3-point Eagles lead. In the CACC quarterfinals this time last year, played Wilmington and won on a game-winning and won by Akot. McQueen lost it out of bounds. Nine turnovers now for Goldey-Beacom, 13 for Post. Eagles with a 3-point lead. Lost to Jefferson in the CACC semifinals last year. Dieng. Eagles definitely look a little nervous. Robinson the flash, kick, Marsh, bounce it, Robinson for 2. Nice pass in there from the bigs, and Goldey-Beacom within one. Under 17 minutes to play here in regulation. Winner to the semifinals. CACC lines it up. Small will chisel his way in. The knife, the miss, and McQueen the snatch. Powell slippery on that baseline, and we get a foul on Williams. Sanders will sub in. Williams will sub out. Trey Duncan also into the game here for the first time. Duncan ended that regular season on crutches and back here for the playoffs. So Williams also just picked up his third personal foul as a result to the bench. McQueen, a little quiet in that first half, second team All-CACC this season. Marsh, a lot of contact, a little bit of a late whistle there. And they get it on Dieng, and that's his second. Two for two from the line here in the game for Marsh, leading the way for the Lightning with 12. Started in all 28 games in the regular season for the Lightning. Tallied 939 minutes, 33.5 minutes per game. Back end of two falls to tie the game up at 36. Caught, pull up. Dieng, rebound, back up, fouled. Get immediate timeout, first time out of the second half, 15:59 to play. Eagles and Lightning all knotted up at 36 here in the quarterfinals. Out of the timeout, it'll be Dieng to shoot two at the line. 15:59 to play second half. Marsh with 13 to lead the way for Goldey-Beacom. Dieng with 15 to lead the way for Post. Only two players in the game in double figures. Dieng 4 for 5 from the line here tonight. 82% free throw shooter on the year. Eagles have definitely applied some good pressure with their press. Powell accelerates across. Conde. And Warnock to clear. 2-point Eagles lead. Caught hesitation and chisel. Caught. McQueen the other way again, just hasn't said his name a whole lot. Warnock the steal and fouled. Shane Taylor, the junior from Maryland, will get the set to sub in. Backdoor, Dieng. Whacked. Back to the line where he has been spectacular here tonight. 6 for 7 from the stripe for Dieng, 17 points to lead the way.
Shooter.
19 on the game for Dieng. It's a 4-point lead. Eagles nearly forced a steal there. That press really starting to give the Lightning a little trouble. It's Duncan, Warnock, Dieng, Akot, and Sanders. 5 on the floor here for post. Taylor, Robinson, Powell, McQueen, and Marsh, the 5 here for the Lightning. Marsh, reverse block by Warnock. Sees it in play to Duncan. Sanders uses the screen, pops one out. Duncan, spin, nearly coughed it up. Warnock saves it in, but to Marsh. McQueen ahead, keeps it in. Robinson, little sloppy play. The hook, the short, and McQueen rejected. But Warnock throws it out of bounds. What a possession there. Yeah, a foul there on Dieng on the entry pass. Dieng will sub, Warnock will sub in. So Sanders, Thomas, Warnock, Small, and Williams, the 5 on the floor here for post. Coming up on 14 minutes to play, McQueen sets his feet, fires, and drills it. No mistake there for McQueen, his third 3 of the game. All 9 of his points coming on threes. Second team all-conference selection this season, the sophomore. 1-point Eagles lead. It'll be Warnock the chisel. Williams takes a baseline out to Sanders, sets his feet, fires. Sanders the answer. Did not shoot the 3 ball this year as well as he did last year. Only 26% from 3 this year, but he hits a big one for the Eagles to put them back up 4. Taylor, hard drive, easy finish for 2. Two-point Eagles lead coming up on 13 minutes to play. Second half, CACC quarterfinals. Winner to the semis. Thomas pumped it, feeds it. Sanders, same spot, same result. Taylor pull up. Fight for the ball on the floor, tie up. Okay, Eagles ball up by 5. Cott will sub back in, Small will sub out. Sanders, is he feeling it? Oh yeah! Sanders is a flamethrower off of the bench. 3 for 3 from downtown Eagles with an 8-point lead. Marsh, kick. Lightning need it, they get it. Jalen Robinson on a triple. Big shot there for Robinson, you cannot understate it. Sanders, hot hand. Warnock infiltrates the lane for 2. We'll get a timeout. Eagles 51, Lightning 44 with 11:26 to play here in regulation. Out of the timeout, how about Rob Sanders? 3 for 3 off of the bench. It's those X factors in a playoff game. Sanders proving to be one here. Into Thomas, and he banks it home. Eagles with a 9-point lead. was down 28-22. Now with their largest lead of the game. 28-22, obviously in that first half, it's an interception by CACC. Warnock, Sanders, Williams, and Thomas, the 5 on the floor here for the Eagles to get a tie-up. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lightning with 10:58 to play here in the second. Spot in the semifinals on the line here at the Drumner Center on this Tuesday evening. McQueen with small defending. Justin Allen handed off McQueen. Fake the shot, spin, bumping on small, fouled on the floor. 10:43 to play here in the second half. Eagles with a 9-point lead, 53-44. McQueen, flip it up, flip it in one. Lightning need a momentum swing badly with Sanders off of the bench, dotting it up from 3. And he'll sub back in here. Small will sub out. McQueen, a 83% free throw shooter on the year. First free throw of the game for him. He's into double figures now with 11. Second team all-conference this year. Zachary McQueen, a sophomore from Petersburg, Virginia. 6'1" guard. Nails the free throw to complete the three-point play. Back to a 2-possession game. Sanders flares out. Coming up on the midway point here of this second half. Warnock pops, crosses, drives. Warnock fouled on the floor. Or do they get in the shooting motion? Yep, it's in the shooting motion. It'll be 2 here for Warnock. First free throws of the game for him. 66% on the year. Third on the team in points per game, 13 a game. Definitely a contender to possibly get on that third team in the all-conference teams. Did not get on it, but had an outstanding season here for Post in his grad year. Missed the second. Coming up on 10 minutes of play here in the second half. Taylor, no hesitation. And rebound, pulled down by Allen. Out to Powell, he'll slide across the lane and glide in for 2. And wanted the contact as well. Did not get it. Back to a 5-point game. Momentum all of a sudden back with the Lightning. They had the momentum for the majority of that first half. Rob Sanders, who's got it right here, came off of the bench and hit some big threes for the Eagles. Williams thought about the backpedaling 3. Warnock, plenty of time on the shot clock. A caught in the corner. Slides across the lane, leans, pivots, kicks. Williams, 3. Opportunity for the Lightning to make it a 1-possession game. Powell rips the cords on a 3. Back to a 2-point game all of a sudden. Dogfight here in the quarterfinals. Winner to the semis. A cut. What a highlight. threw it off of the back of the guy guarding the inbounder and banks it home. What a play. Back-to-back second-team All-CACC selections. Powell sneaked by the defense for two. He has got next-level speed, such a quick first step. And Trey Powell now leads the way for the Lightning with 14. So McQueen and Powell starting to come alive. It was Marsh in that first half with 12. He's been quiet here in the second half. Under 8.5 to play here in the second half. 2-point Eagles lead. Alcott pulls it back, lines it up. Way off. Throw it ahead. McQueen, the rip through and the drive, sneaks inside. Can't tie up the game. But Taylor is right there for the offensive rebound. Back up and in. We're tied at 56. The Eagles went up by 9, 53-44. But it's a 12-3 Lightning run to tie it up at 56. Dieng trying to turn the corner, sneaks inside, lost it momentarily, regains it, back up and in. Too big, too strong. Dieng, give him 21. Powell the other way with acceleration out to Allen for the lead. Marsh cannot snag it. Out of bounds, last touch Lightning with 7:34 to play in the second half. We'll get a timeout. Catch your breath, Eagles clinging to a 2-point lead. Out of the timeout, 7:34 to play here in the second half. Eagles 58, Lightning 56. Absolute dogfight here, as expected in the CACC quarterfinals. The Eagles 44% from the field. Goldey-Beacom 42%. Looking at the three-point shooting, Eagles shooting it well. 36%, 8 for 22. DHO, Warnock, Williams, pop it out. Warnock trying to hand off to Sanders. He needs to relocate. Throwing it to Dieng. Intercepted by Powell and fouled. Dieng and Warnock not on the same page there. So it'll be Dieng to sub out. Thomas will sub in. 1-on-1 action here for the Lightning. Powell at the line. Powell 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 85% on the year. Cha-ching on the first. 7:13 to play here in the second half. Two great teams here in the playoffs. Quarterfinals matchup. Who wants it more? That is what it's going to come down to. 1 for 2 in that trip to the line for Powell. Coming up on 7 minutes to play here in the second half. Eagles with a 1-point lead. Sanders, 3 threes off of the bench, double, trapped, and was stepping out. '19th turnover committed by Post. And if they end up losing this game, you could certainly point to that category. They do a great job of taking care of the basketball during the regular season, 13.9 turnovers a game, but they have 19 here in the quarterfinals. This one coming down to the wire, 6:45 to play. McQueen across the lane, tough floater, rebound Williams. Warnock wants it. 20th turnover committed by Post. Crossover by Taylor, got the step and cups it home. Lightning lead. Under 6 minutes to play here in the second half. 59-58 Lightning lead. Looking for the upset here against the Eagles in the quarterfinals. Again, they played this year. Lightning won it 89-85. That was on February 8th. The shovel, Warnock the drive, step through, reverse it home. What a play by Warnock. Wiggling free for the deuce. Step back jumper, Powell too strong. Missed everything, last touch Lightning. Eagles ball, 5:25 to play. David Robinson back into the game here. Conde will sub out. It is Thomas, Williams, Sanders, Dieng, and Akot, the 5 on the floor here for the Eagles. McQueen, Taylor, Robinson, Powell, and Marsh, the 5 here for the Lightning. Dieng put it on the deck, the spin, the feed, Thomas, the reverse. You know how much attention Dieng draws when he has the basketball. You have to be ready to cut or flash. And it's a 3-point Eagles lead as we are under 5 minutes to play here in the second half. Cross and drive, Powell kick it, Taylor for the tie. Thomas swirling the iron on the 3. Sanders rebound, shooting practice. Dieng, kaboom! It's a 3. .24 for the first team all CACC. McQueen. They say that's deflected out of bounds, so it'll stay here with Post 9 on the shot clock. We get a media timeout, 3:45 to play in regulation. Eagles with a 6-point lead. 3:45 away from punching their ticket to the semis. 9 to shoot for Post coming out of the timeout. 3:45 to play in the second half. Eagles 65, Lightning 59. Eagles were in a tight quarterfinals matchup last year here at home. In another tight one here at home. Can they pull this one out just like last year? Caught fouled on the floor. Fresh 20 for the Eagles. Warnock will come back in. Thomas will sub out. Yang one-on-one with Marsh. Wants to the ISO, got the ISO. Running floater, no, out of bounds. Last touch Eagles. Powell will sub in, as well as Taylor. Conde and Jalen Robinson will sub out. No, Akonde will sub back in. Never mind. No, he won't. So Taylor, Powell, Marsh, McQueen, and David Robinson, the 5 on the 4 here for the Lightning. Taylor turns the corner, kicks it out. Powell. Pocket pass, Robinson into the corner. Marsh was stepping on the sidelines. Akonde in, David Robinson out.
Fouls.
2:55 to play here in the second half. The Eagles can smell blood. Warnock nearly lost it. A lot of contact, wants a clear out, got the clear out. Shot clock at 9, kick out. Akon for 3! Akon with a huge 3. 9-point game, 2:24 to play. So bonus action here for the Lightning. It'll be McQueen at the line. Two big free throws there for McQueen. Keeps the Lightning afloat. So plenty of time left. 2:22 to play in the second half. Caught, pick and pop. Warnock cannot deliver the dagger. Lightning coming the other way. Still alive. 1:02 to play. It's a 7-point game. Taylor, Lightning need it. They don't get it as it's in and out. Mark Kuntz wants a timeout. 1:40 to play in the second half. Eagles 68, Lightning 61. 100 seconds remaining in the ball game, and that separates the Eagles from a semifinals berth, leading by 7. Kotz, Dieng, Warnock, Williams, and Small. 5 on the floor for the Eagles. Starting lineup, shake and bake move. Dieng charges in, turns it over. Been the theme of the game here for the Eagles. Lightning need a bucket. Powell fouled on the floor, and it's going to be free throws for the Lightning with 1:17 to play. Thomas will sub in. Small will sub out. Powell 2 for 4 from the line. You need both of these if you're the Lightning. Can't leave any at the stripe here. First one is up and good, and that earns him another. Two big free throws there from Powell. He'll sub out. Taylor will sub in. It's a 5-point game, 2 possessions. 77 seconds remaining in the second half. Eight to shoot. 2-man game, Okada and Dieng. Whistle and a foul. Dieng will sub out, dunk it in. 6-point Eagles lead. Caught another big one here to make it a 3-possession game. Two huge Goldey-Beacom free throws. And we'll get a timeout with 51.3 remaining. Eagles 70, Lightning 63. .3 to play, second half. 70-63 Eagles. Both teams in the 1-on-1 bonus. Powell loads one up, 3 short. Rebound knocked around. It's taken away by McQueen, and he's fouled by Thomas. McQueen missed the second. Still a two-possession game. 35 seconds to play. There's a foul. Akkad draws it. Akkad missed the second. 7-point game. 30 seconds to play. And a costly lightning turnover right there. Might have just closed the door. The Eagles starting to celebrate a little bit. Goldey-Beacom, an excellent timeout right there. 30.1 remaining in the second half. Eagles on their way to the semis. .1 remaining, second half. Eagles 71, Lightning 64. Eagles 30 seconds away from punching their ticket to the CACC semis, where they could not get over the hump last year. Again, beat Wilmington in the quarterfinals last year. Right here in this building, lost to Jefferson in the semis. Winner of this game will play either Caldwell or Jefferson in the semis. Into Dieng, snatches it and fouled. Dieng is sizzling and scintillating, 8 for 9 from the free throw line. 24 points on the game. Dane Dieng, first team All-CACC the last 2 seasons, and you see why here in this one. Again, 24 on 7 for 13 from the field. Also contributing 9 rebounds. Now 9 for 10 from the line. And even if the Eagles are able to hang on, which it looks like they are going to, 21 turnovers here this evening just cannot happen in the semis. And Dieng missed a second. Now 9 for 11 from the line, 25 seconds to play. Akande with the hard drive and the score. And a timeout called by Goldey-Beacom. 6-point game, 2 possessions, 22.6 to play. .6 seconds remaining, and Williams fouled. First free throws of the game here for Taquan Williams, who has certainly had a little bit of a breakout in his sophomore season compared to last year in his freshman season. Kind of an everyday starter in his second year. Was that sixth man off of the bench in his freshman year last year. String music on the first, a 78% free throw shooter on the season. Eight-point game under 20 seconds to play. McQueen launch it, fouled. They get Sanders for the whistle, and that's certainly the opposite of what the Eagles needed. Eight-point game, you stop the clock, and you put McQueen on the line to shoot three. Costly miss. Dig will sub in. Thomas will sub out. One more at the line here for McQueen. Definitely need to hit this one to make it a two-possession game. Excuse me, 17 now in the game for McQueen. It's a 6-point game. Williams fouled. Yeah, I don't think at the time it was called on the floor there. Back to an 8-point game. Three, McQueen on its way. Off the mark, Duncan the rebound. And a caught fouled with 7.1 remaining. So Chin will sub out Sanders, 7.1 remaining, second half. Akkad misses both. Lightning does not strike here at the Jumner Center. The Eagles are moving on to the semifinals. They'll play the winner of Jefferson and Caldwell with a 76-68 win. What a win for Post to move on. Dang Dieng leads the way for the Eagles with a monster performance, 25 points, 9 rebounds. We'll get the post-game interview coming up after we sign off for our fantastic athletic communications staff here at Post. Griffin Cass saying good night from Waterbury. Eagles move on to the semifinals with a 76-68 win over the Goldey-Beacom. All right, post men's basketball, moving on to the CACC semifinals with a 76-68 win over Goldey-Beacom here in the quarterfinals at the Drumner Center. Griffin Cass joined alongside Dang Diang, rocking the shades, 25 points. You were feeling the swagger here in this one. Just what was working for you offensively?
I just had to have aggressive mindset. I've been working all week. We didn't come back in the gym, and we needed the game. And, we don't want to lose our first game in the playoffs, so we needed this one bad, and I came through for my team. Did my job.
Rob Sanders right behind the camera, 9 points, 3 for 3 off of the bench from 3. Just what energy and did he bring you guys off of the bench?
We really needed that from him, and he stepped up today. He came to the gym, he kept coming back to the gym, so he earned those shots, and it fell for him. So I'm happy for him.
You guys only committed 13.9 turnovers per game during the regular season, 21 here today. Just what's going to be the key to clean that up moving forward to the semifinals?
We got to make better decisions. We work on that every day. Driving, kick, jump, stopping, finding the right person and making the right plays. And I think we'll figure it out. We just need to relax. And probably first playoff game jitters, so hopefully when we go down the field, we'll calm down a little bit.
You guys ended the regular season on a 3-game winning streak. Do you guys feel like that momentum you guys built and at the end of those regular season helped you guys out here today?
Yes, sir. Coach will be preaching and preaching. If we lose, we're done. And we don't want to be done hooping this early in March. Last year we went to March 17th and 19th, and we want to go further. And we want to make the tournament. And I want to make history for Coach. He deserves it. So we're going to do everything we can.
Jefferson or Caldwell in the semifinals, just what's going to be the message and the key for that game moving forward?
We want whoever. It doesn't matter. We just want to win. We got 2 games, 8 minutes. We got to lock in and try to get a championship. It's not over.
Final question for you. Name to the CACC first team once again, as well as last year. Just what does that mean to you?
It's just hard work. The work I put in, I could have did a lot better this year. I sat out a lot for a month and some change. I came back from my team. It means a lot when you got guys like this that believe in you, and especially a coach like Coach that really believe in you. That's going to help you proceed and succeed a lot. So I'm thankful for my team. That's all I can say.
Really appreciate you taking some time after the game. Congrats on the win. 25 points lifts the Eagles to an 8-point quarterfinals win.